Hey there, this is Tom Rutherford from Truth Prep. I'm a certified food manager, so I also do professional shopping. I also do professional cooking for people. My phone number is 972 805 3038, and I'd like to show you how easy it is to get this nutritional thing under control. It's not a diet. I don't use that word, but a nutritional routine that can help you help yourself. Then you can help more people when you feel healthier. Again, Tom Rutherford from Truth Prep, 972 805 3038. Our Instagram page is hashtag Truth Prep, and our Facebook page is Truth Supplements and Contest Prep. Hope to hear from you soon. Thanks again. Tom Rutherford here.
Hey there, Tom Rutherford here, showing you how to cook some more fast meals using your burners, your microwave, and your oven. I just dropped my 2 pounds of ground sirloin in my pan. Okay, I got the oven preheating to 350 now. I got this really great dry rub of pork loin. Really thin, you can't see any marbling in it, and you notice I got it on discount. So that's why it makes sense to go ahead and get some of those cards from some of the grocery stores. Let's cut this puppy on open. Now, just to be a smart guy and keep up on the cleaning,
what we're going to do is we're going to be able to grab some tin foil also.
Now with this one is where you use a little bit of that oil or some of that butter that we're talking about.
I like grapeseed oil. It's pretty darn healthy if I can find it here. Yeah. And what I do is I just wipe it on with a paper towel.
Okay, I got the oven preheating to 350 now. I got this really great dry rub of pork loin. Really thin, you can't see any marbling in it, and you notice I got it on discount. So that's why it makes sense to go ahead and get some of those cards from some of the grocery stores. Let's cut this puppy on open. Now, just to be a smart guy and keep up on the cleaning,
what we're going to do is we're going to be able to grab some tin foil also. I like grapeseed oil. It's pretty darn healthy if I can find it here. Yeah. And what I do is I just wipe it on with a paper towel.
So my beef is cooking. Oven's preheating. Boom, make sure you wipe it down nice. And making sure you keep the edges high on the pan because there is going to be some excess grease come off. And here we go. And hey, if some of that seasoning comes off, that's okay. You don't need all those nitrates and sodium either. Okay, so we got our beef cooking. We got our pork loin ready to go. Getting the oven preheated. Now we're going to go ahead and cook up our chicken fingers. Now what I like about this, give that beef a stir, give it a chop. Give it a chop, give it a spin, flip it over. Again, that's why you're cooking this on medium. First thing is that it allows you to have a little bit more time while you're multitasking, but also it does not destroy that stick-free Teflon that's on there. Oh, let's go ahead and heat this puppy up again to medium. Ta-da! Chicken fingers. Again, discounted. I try to do my shopping after 9 p.m., y'all. And always get you a pair of kitchen scissors or two. These are the ones that you're going to be using in the kitchen only. Alright, now with my chicken, what I'll do is I'll usually season it up just with Tony Chaucer's or some low sodium stuff. But today we went with this bourbon chicken pre-made one here. Now, there's 4 servings per container. Each one contains 10 sugars. So we're going to use about half the package, maybe less, okay? You're never forced to use the whole package. Oh, that's my oven being preheated. Now, not to disappoint, we're going to go ahead and boil up some eggs at the same time, okay? You know, I put hot water in there. What I usually do is just kind of pop the eggs in there with the hot water. Once they start to boil, I let them boil for about 10 minutes. Make sure when you put them in there, you're not dropping them, because this is going to be your snack with an apple or a cheese stick or some almonds, you dig? 4, 5, 6. Nice. So now we're boiling eggs. And we got our beef going. And we got our chicken going. And we got our pork loin going.
Get ready for the meatballs.
Okay, now again with the meatballs, you're going to want to have your pan so that the grease doesn't leak anywhere or come on out of there. You know, I have my that grapeseed oil that I used before. So that's going to coat the pan, don't need a lot of it on there. And then I'm going to come back and show you how to make those meatballs. Alright, what I like to do is save time, right? So I'm not here to clean a bunch of bowls and do everything like that. So basically what I do is I mash out the meat on the pan, okay? Grab my little seasonings here, season it like this, right? Now we start. About the size of a golf ball. Okay, so the beef is done. Let me show you a trick how not to clog up your sink and have a bunch of nasty old pickle jars sitting around. See how I have my beef all put to the side? See how I've wadded this paper towel up? Look at that. It is now sucking up the grease. And what I do is I just put it right into the empty containers that are in there from the meat. Boom. Look at that. Now that's how you got a lot of that grease out of there real quick and real fast. Let's show you what's going on now. So the beef is done. Put that over here. We got the eggs boiling. Booyakah. We got the chicken cooking in there. Let's see. Then we both have our meatballs and pork loin going steady. Got the timer set. I'll see you back. It's working out. Okay, here's how we get our veggies. I just love these lightly sauced ones. They're great. They're about $1.50 each. This is how you're going to get your veggies in. You know, pick a good selection. Now, as you can tell from my freezer, we got a nice selection of vegetables up in here. So, you know, it's important to take a good look. Don't worry, Diego's are for my son. But this right here, oh, riced vegetables, my Lord, I love them. Just love them. So we're gonna start heating those up in about 15 minutes, get all the Tupperware out, and I'll show you how you put it together for a full week in about 35 to 40 minutes. Okay, so the eggs got about 2 minutes left on them. Chicken is pretty much cooked. What I've been doing is just slicing it up, chopping it up. It should slice easily with the plastic utensil. The beef is done. Now the good thing about the beef is if you leave it a little bit medium rare like that, that's a good thing, because when you microwave it, it's going to overcook. Some people add a little bit of onions to it, and that'll stop it from being so dry. All right, Tupperware is set out. Got my veggies ready for the micro. Meatballs, pork loin. All right, guys. 25 more minutes. Let's do this. You know, a few other things that are important, of course, is to have your hair covered. I keep away usually from when I cook, but when I cook professionally for folks, I do. Also, hairless, my friends. So nothing's falling out, no beard hairs. But if I were to have facial hair or were to have, you know, underarm hair, I would be wearing a full shirt and everything too. I think this is the 7th time I washed my hands. So keeping clean is the way to do it. Thermometer. We're going to be checking the food with a thermometer. You also need to get a food scale. You can do it from Walmart. They're $4.99. Cook the food, then weigh it. We don't need to sling around raw chicken, okay? Much easier. I'll teach you how to use this too.
Okay, eggs are done. Chicken, beef. Here's the secret with the eggs, y'all. You know, I let them boil in there. I got them going. You want to pour this out. And since you don't want them to continue to cook, just go ahead and run some cold water on them. Just a trickle. Just a trickle. Some people put ice packs in there. That's okay too. But we're trying to cool down the temperature of the eggs so that they crack open easily. Some people add a little bit of vinegar to it. But basically, we just want those puppies to stop cooking. There you go. Even better.
Okay, so our meat's cooked. Let's start partitioning it. Now, I've been doing this 15 years, y'all. I'm pretty good at guessing what 120 to 180 to 225 grams cooked is. So I'm going to wing it. But each season I get ready for a show, I still weigh my food. But right now, this is for my mama and me. Maybe my little boy will have some too, but let me show you. Bourbon chicken.
As mentioned before, we got about 17 minutes left. Let's go ahead and open this up. We got to switch them, folks. Pork loin, yummy. Put these meatballs. See the grease? So you got to be careful. Boom. Take this pork loin. Boom. That's how you do it. Right, everything's partitioned. Starting the cleaning there. We got the eggs there. Here's our veggies ready to microwave. Let's do it. All right, so about 13 minutes left. Now we're gonna break the rules a little bit. I think we tear here a little bit, but we're gonna cook 3 at once. So that's why it's gonna take the full 10 or 13 minutes to cook all these puppies. It's a way to consolidate time. Then we can start separating them into our meals. We'll see how long this stuff needs in the oven still to go. But yeah, 3 at once. Just cook it for at least 8 to 10 minutes. Well, you can tell I'm a crazy recycler. And hey, you might as well be doing some laundry when you're cooking this stuff too. So let's use our time wisely all around. Ready, ready, ready. Ready, ready. Let's do this. All right, now these puppies are hot, okay? Tear. Mama gets half a serving. And again, if the veggies aren't cooked 110% of the way, it's okay because when you reheat them, they will be. God, this riced veggies are awesome. Okay, let's start to button these up. You know, you always want to let them cool off a little bit before you put them in the refrigerator. I'm a certified food manager, and what happens when you put hot food in the refrigerator is that it stays in that temperature that produces more bacteria longer than if you were just to leave it out till it cooled off a little bit. Plus, sometimes it makes certain foods kind of nasty. So, snack, snack, snack. Snack. And I also have a big old tub of protein behind you there too. We're going to throw in a little bit of... All right, let's see here. Some breakfast, protein shakes throughout the snacks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Egg snack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Egg snack. 1, 2, 3. Protein shake, egg snack. Plus all that extra beef and everything ready to go. Maybe a total of an hour, maybe, but I also got my clothes done too. So multitask, that's what's coming next. I usually wash the dishes as I'm cleaning, but I shot this video, so let me know if y'all got any questions.